welcome back. And what are we talking about today?
Well, there are a lot of celebrities in movies and on television who used to be athletes when they were younger. So today, we're going to take a look at some of them, from singers to movie stars.
Sounds great. I mean, we touched upon this topic briefly, but there was not enough time for us to cover all of the important athlete-turned-entertainers, so that's what today is allocated for. Now, from what I understand, there's a lot of celebrities who actually opted for becoming entertainers due to injuries as athletes, but there are also those selected few who conscientiously chose a life of an entertainer.
That's right. Some of them transitioned from athletes to celebrities when they were younger, but some changed their careers when they were a bit older. So athletes to entertainment celebrities. Let's find out more about this on today's Celebrity Talk.
Our first star today is GOT7 member Jackson. Well, before he debuted, he was a fencer at Hong Kong's national fencing team. Well, somebody discovered him on the street and asked if he wanted to get into showbiz, so he quit fencing, and that's how he started his music career.
I can't believe he was on the Hong Kong's national fencing team. That's on a different level. It's basically a dream for professional athletes, right? But what's even more interesting is that this wasn't even his first sporting event, was it, Jasper?
That's right. So both his parents were professional athletes, but different genres, different sports. So when Jackson was younger, he started off following his mother's career path, which was gymnastics. And he tried out for Hong Kong national gymnastics teams, and he made it, but his parents started getting worried because he wasn't getting taller anymore. So, he changed his career to follow his father's path, which was fencing, at the age of 10.
Wow.
Yes, back in 2010, he was just playing basketball at school when he got streetcast by JYP Entertainment, one of the major entertainment companies in Korea. Against 2,000 to 1 odds, Jackson ranked first at JYP International Audition. Well, at that time, his dream was to get an Olympic gold and being a rapper as well, so he was fencing and starting his music career at the same time.
So Jackson is certainly used to getting first in a lot of different things. That's amazing, to not be a master of one, but many different art forms, I suppose. It apparently took a lot of convincing his parents to, of course, make way out of sporting events and into entertaining. In fact, he had to be ranked first to get that approval. He ranked 11th at the Junior World Fencing Championships in 2010 and first at the Asian Junior Fencing Championships a year later. So that's what it took to convince the parents.
Wow, all these accomplishments all in his teens. Wow. This kind of perseverance and dedication doesn't come easy, and that's probably why he is so successful as a singer as well. We hope to see more Jackson and GOT7 in the near future.
Next on our list is an actor who I learned a lot more about when I was doing research for our talk today. Well, he's known for his broad shoulders and strong muscles, and today maybe I can tell you how he got them. I'm talking about actor Chae-young.
But of course, I mean, look at the man's body. Literally, inverted triangle, which means one thing. He must have been a swimmer. Now, he started swimming back in 3rd grade, and he excelled because he was strong, so he had long legs and long arms to help with his powerful strokes. And in high school, he excelled so much that he became captain of his school team.
Wow, so do you think he was the best at his school? He probably was, right?
He's the best in my heart.
Okay. He was also ranked 3rd amongst high schoolers when he entered national competition for the 100-meter breaststroke. His time was 1 minute, 10 seconds, and 65.
Wow.
And thanks to his swimming, of course, he had toned body, and it was easy for him to get into modeling when he was in 9th grade. And then he was modeling and swimming both at the same time for a while, but then he wanted to start acting, so he gave up on swimming.
Oh, is that really how the story goes? I didn't know.
But you know, Soji's friend from his younger years remember him as the guy who always had bags under his eyes or dark circles because he had his swimming goggles on for 12 hours. Imagine, for half a day. So the eyes would usually get swollen or bruised. Behind the handsome face.
Behind the handsome face, which wasn't good for his modeling career or acting career, right? Now, apparently this is no laughing matter because it got so bad at one point, doctors told him you need to stop swimming. But So Ji-seo, being the fighter that he is, he didn't stop. He actually tried even harder, so hard that he actually made it onto the Korean National Sport University's shortlist. So he didn't stop, he just toughed it out.
Well, but I'm very sure many fans are grateful they chose acting over his career in sports. You know, in this movie, Be With You, So Ji-seo played a character who's a swimmer, so his swimming background must have helped him a lot. From swimming to acting, whatever he puts into his mind, he always brings up the very best for us.
Clearly, we're all fans, right?
For fans.
So. Now, there's also a female celebrity who was a swimmer before she became a celebrity, and we're talking about the former after-school member and actress Yui. She is no stranger to the sporting of swimming, and we've seen this in reality shows too. Yui attended a sports high school where her focus was swimming, and she actually competed at national events.
A lot of fans already know that Yui's father is a coach of a Major League Pro Baseball team in Korea. So some say that she has athletic DNA in her blood because both Yui and her older sister were training to become a professional swimmers. I think swimming is a fantastic workout because it gives you those long and lean muscles, which is why Yui has those beautiful figures.
That's right. I remember when Yui showed off her swimming skills in the TV drama Hogu's Love. She must keep up with her swimming skills on the side because she looked like a pro in that drama.
She's not rusty at all, is she? But the thing is, initially when she debuted in the, not even her acting career, but when she was performing with After School, she thought maybe she had to leave her swimming days behind because this was making her physique a particular way, more athletic than perhaps preferred in the K-pop industry. Of course, K-pop idols are frail, thin. And so she thought, maybe I ought to quit swimming. But I'm glad she kept up because now, in the age and day of Beyonce, healthy physique is definitely in.
I would love to have her figure too. It looks healthy and beautiful at the same time. Well, many people were so envious of her body figure that Yui caused a huge increase of people signing up for swimming. Well, maybe So Ji-seo caused some of that too.
Moving on to the next one. Now we're going to talk about colder sports. We're talking about short track ice skating. Here's a Hallyu star who used to love short track. He probably does still. Song Joong-ki. There was a time when he used to put on a helmet and sweat on the ice.
Yes, Song Joong-ki was a short track skater who started when he was just in first grade. Well, he kept it up for 12 years that he represented his hometown, the city of Daejeon. But did you guys know that he also competed in national competition for short track for 3 times?
Wow.
Oh, wow. Why did he quit then?
Ask me, I know.
Oh, is that you?
Well, here's the story. He actually injured his ankle in 8th grade, apparently, which was severe enough to cause him to give up his skating career. It was a really sad story, but he has a sense of humor about it now that a lot of time has passed. In fact, he repeats this fun anecdote at almost every other interview. So he was competing at a national competition. He was racing against Lee Ho-seok, and he was in front of him, so he thought, oh, I must be winning, except he realized that he was 1 lap behind.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh, so it didn't work out for Song Joong-ki, but it seems like his friends from his younger years continue skating, like Lee Ho-seok, who had a great skating career. Well, you can still see his skating skills in his 2009 TV drama Triple as a gold medalist Ji Pung-ho. Well, the ankle injury must have been very devastating for Song Joong-ki. However, I think it's one of those times where fate had other plans in mind.
Right. So after giving up his short track dreams, he joined the church play. Song Joong-ki joined the church play in 9th grade, and he found out that he loves acting. And you know what happened afterwards? The rest is history.
Now, next on our agenda is actress Chae-young. She's always in the spotlight for having a beautiful body figure. And if you want to know the secret, I hear it's figure skating.
Yes, when Chae-young was younger, her dream was to become a figure skater. Her family moved to the States when she was young, and in 3rd grade, she started learning figure skating. As she got better at it, she started to enjoy it more and more, that she kept that she kept up with it for 7 years, that she even entered a state competition as a ref for school and won 2nd place. The skating background gave her an edge in showbiz because her body is so beautiful that looks her just stand out in public.
That's right. Plus, it helps her acting as well. She said that when she was filming the movie The Influence, Chae-young had some scenes requiring wire action, and she said that her figure skating experience really helped because she could keep her balance well.
Did she double axle her way up? Last but certainly not the least, an actor who became a star soccer player, or in reverse. Actually, we have a lot in reverse, don't we? Because there are a lot of star soccer players here in Korea, from An Jung-won to Ki Sung-young, even Lee Dong-guk. They're all part of a reality show here and there. Now, this next guy we want to talk about actually was on the fast track to become a professional soccer player. He gave up that career to become a full-blown actor.
Yes, we're talking about actor Cho Won-sun, who was a soccer goalie with a lot of pro scouts looking at him in college. Well, in fact, when he was just freshman in Hongik University back in 2000, he was making headlines in sports news.
Right, so he was a rising star in soccer, and then he had, of course, a lot of professional prospects, but then he suffered a back injury, and he was kind of lost. But afterwards, he landed a modeling job for an ad as a soccer player, of course, and that's how he started his modeling career.
And modeling naturally led into acting. That's how the story goes. Movie makers actually love Cho Won-sun for one big reason: for his stamina that rivals athletes.
Yes, but he said that Cho Won-sun had to give up his own dream of becoming a pro soccer player, right? But he's a huge fan of young athletes in the sport.
Well, we're huge fans of Cho Won-sun.
Oh, me too.
Thanks for joining us, Hannah.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.